And joining us exclusively now from Los Angeles is Brian Oxman, an attorney for Joe Jackson, Michael's father. Mr. Oxman, good to see you this morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Conrad Murray pleads not guilty at his arraignment. The trial now set for some time in March. Can I just ask how the Jackson family is doing?
They are doing okay. They're pretty strong. I talked to LaToya Jackson last night, and she says, Brian, are they really going to say that Conrad Murray didn't do this? Is somebody really going to try and make that statement? I said, yeah, LaToya, that's exactly what we're going to hear. And she just said, I can't believe that. I sat in that courtroom. She said, there's no way that Conrad Murray isn't responsible for Michael Jackson's death.
Well, they sat through the preliminary hearing, and like you said, LaToya made comments like that. Is the family ready to endure what they're going to have to hear to sit through a prolonged trial now?
I don't think anybody can be ready to endure that kind of thing. And I think that what it comes down to is they have to be ready. They have to do it. And they know that. Mrs. Jackson has spent more time in courtrooms with her family and with the cases which she's involved. This woman has a constitution of iron. She is absolutely amazing. She will be there, and she will make sure that this turns out right.
Can I ask what the family's reaction is? I mean, the early indications seem to be that Dr. Murray is going to say that Michael tried to, or may have possibly injected himself with a lethal dose of propofol. What is their response to that?
They're devastated by that kind of accusation. There's no way in the world that Michael self-injected that drug. It causes numbing and causes you to go to sleep within about 15 to 20 seconds. You'd have to inject an entire vial of that drug in order to do it. He'd be asleep in a matter of seconds before he could finish the injection. Also, propofol burns. If you don't mix it with lidocaine, it is such a terrible burning sensation. He would have yanked the catheter right out of his leg before it got any more than a few grams into his body. The point is, the accusation Michael Jackson self-injected is nonsense.
At the arraignment, one of the EMTs described seeing Michael Jackson and saying he looked like a hospice patient. Didn't anyone from the family or I don't know, any friends see Michael in the days before his death and bring it to someone's attention how awful he did look, if that in fact is true?
The family had not been permitted to see Michael Jackson for more than a month and a half. And the fact of the matter that the technician walked in and saw Michael Jackson looking like a hospice patient, someone who they were drugging to keep alive until he expired from a disease, everyone around Michael should have seen that this man is in dire circumstances. In fact, the autopsy shows he had brain swelling, he had pneumonia, bronchitis, he was anemic. Everyone around him should have known. And this is the point. There are other people who are responsible for Michael Jackson's death, not just Conrad Murray. What we're going to hear Conrad Murray do is point the finger and say, it's them, them, them. Yeah. Well, it's all of them, including Conrad Murray.
Brian Oxman, thank you for taking the time this morning.
Thank you.